Okay, this game is Dvonn. It is a game where you're trying to make stacks of pieces of your color, and whoever has the biggest stacks at the end wins. Technically, the first phase of the game is setting up the pieces. You alternate putting them down. But for your first game, I'll have it set up because it won't make any sense to you until you play the game anyway. So if you play it afterwards, in the middle of class and it's not set up, just go through that phase super quickly and don't really worry about it because maybe the second time you play there'll actually be some strategy to it. Anyway, the key to this game is the Dvonns, which are these three red pieces. Any piece on the board that is not linked in some way, i.e. there is some connection of other pieces to a red Dvonn, is immediately removed from the game. A lot of the strategy, especially in the end game, is going to come down to that. So on your turn, we'll start with white. You move a piece, and you will move it in a straight line, the number of pieces in its stack. So at first, all of these are one-piece stacks. Also, you cannot move any piece that is completely surrounded on all six sides. So for your first move, you have to do something from the edges. So let's say white decides, okay, I will take this as a one-piece stack. I will move it one, and I'll move it here. So this is now a two-piece stack, and white controls it. Whatever piece is on top is the one in control of the stack. That's what will matter at the end of the game. So now black actually could, if they wanted to, along with all the ones on the edges, move this piece because it is not surrounded on all six sides. So the seemingly obvious short-term solution would be to take this and move it one space there, and boom, now black has that stack and it's three pieces high. Of course, white can immediately just go blah, and now it is a stack that is four pieces high and controlled by white. Of course, the thing here now is that black could take it, but if they did, then this thing is not connected to any of the red Dvonns, and it would all go away anyway. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe what black will decide to do is control one of the Dvonns. Now, if it is controlled, that it is still active in terms of other pieces being linked to it, etc., etc. But of course, now black can move that around, and that could isolate some pieces and have them removed. So let's say black does that. Then let's say white says, well, this piece is getting a little isolated. It's a four stack. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And take over that. And hooray. Hooray for white. Now black can go, and maybe they'll move this stack 2 spaces. Probably not any way to isolate any white at this point and remove it from the board. But, maybe they'll go here. They could go here. They can't go here because you can't move on to just an empty space. You can move over empty spaces, so if this was here, you could do that. You can place on your own pieces, although in some sense that might be wasting one. But, yeah, let's say black decides to go here. So now that stack is 3 high. And so on and so forth. Basically, what will happen eventually is that